If you're a trader, you've probably asked yourself this question. Usually it's late at night, it's quiet, and it's just you and the screen. It feels like a question about the market, but really, it's a question about you.
This is it, isn't it? One of the first big crossroads every single one of us faces. You scroll through forums, you watch videos, you're just hoping someone will give you the answer. Which one is the right way? The one that's going to finally make things click?
And we all think this is a technical choice. We get in our heads that one method has to be better than the other, that there's some secret setting or some specific pattern that's going to unlock everything. So we go searching for proof, for backtests, for anyone to just point and say, that's the one, that's the best system.
But what if we've been asking the wrong question this whole time? What if it's not actually about the chart at all? What if the right answer depends completely on the person who's looking at it? The choice isn't out there, it's in here. It's all about how you are wired. Okay, so let's try something. Let's just forget about the technicals for a minute. Let's not talk about which one is more profitable. Let's talk about how these two paths actually feel. What is the real emotional experience of trading each way?
On one hand, indicator trading, well, it can feel safer. It's like putting something between you and the raw, kind of chaotic nature of the market. But then you have pure price action, and it feels exposed. There's really nothing to hide behind. One path feels like it's reducing uncertainty, but the other one, it can actually increase your doubt because it forces you to take all the responsibility.
And it's so easy to see why indicators are appealing. I mean, they give you structure in a world that feels like it has no rules at all. They give you these signals, right? A green light, a red light, and that feels like guidance. It feels like someone is answering that one big question for you. What do I do now?
Trading pure price action is, well, it's the complete opposite. There are way fewer rules, which means your own judgment, your discretion is everything. All of the responsibility is on your shoulders. And because of that, the fear of being wrong, man, it can feel so much stronger. It feels personal.
Now, if you've ever felt stuck, just bouncing between these two worlds, you probably know what's coming next. It's that painful cycle that happens when your personality and your strategy are just fighting each other.
You know how it goes. It starts with too many indicators. All the signals are conflicting, you start to hesitate, you miss good trades. So out of pure frustration, you just delete everything. You say, that's it, I just want a clean, simple chart. But then, silence. The emptiness of that blank chart can feel, well, terrifying. The uncertainty is just too loud, so you add just one indicator back on. Just for a little safety. And then, maybe another. And just like that, the whole cycle starts all over again.
And this isn't progress. This is the very cycle that creates so much of our inconsistency. It doesn't just damage your account balance, it really chips away at your confidence. It makes you start to doubt if you'll ever actually figure this stuff out.
So the way out of this loop, it's not another indicator and it's not another price action course. The real breakthrough happens when you just shift your whole perspective.
You see, the problem was never the indicators, and it was never the clean chart either. The problem is trying to use a method that fundamentally fights against your own personality, against your natural tolerance for uncertainty. The real issue was just a lack of self-awareness.
The true goal here is to find something we can call alignment. Alignment is simply that state of mind where your trading method feels natural to who you are. It's when your actions on the chart don't start a war inside your own head. When you find it, decisions just become calmer.
So the question you really need to ask yourself is, what's your natural preference? If you're someone who just operates better with structure, who needs clear rules and confirmation before you act, then an indicator-based system might just be a natural fit for you. But if you can sit with that feeling of uncertainty and you're okay with taking full responsibility for your calls, then maybe price action is your path.
When you stop fighting yourself, things just get easier. That hesitation you feel, it starts to fade away. You find yourself actually taking the trades you know you're supposed to take. And that constant, draining stress starts to go down. Not because the market got any easier, but because you're no longer at war with your own strategy.
And this reframes the whole point of what we're doing. Maybe it's not about finding the perfect system out there. Maybe it's just about finding the system that allows you to be your calmest, most decisive self.
Let's just sit with this for a second. The market is always going to be uncertain. We can't control that. We can never remove the risk. The only thing we can ever hope to master is our own response to that uncertainty.
The goal is just to function calmly right in the middle of it all.
So after all that searching and all that complexity, we kind of land on a very simple truth. This big choice between indicators and price action, it actually has very little to do with the chart itself.
It has everything to do with the person making the clicks. The real work isn't about analyzing the market. It's about understanding yourself. So the final question isn't, what should I use? It's, who am I?